Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Last time we entered the Returner hideout, met with leader Bannon, only to find out that South Figaro had been taken by the Empire while we were away. Locke went to go investigate, while Edgar, Terra, and Sabin, alongside Bannon, headed towards Narsh. However, due to a very, very bad fight, that I lost, by the way. Watch that part if you want to see that. Sabin got washed away. So while Terra and Edgar still head towards Narsh, Sabin's out somewhere on his own. And now we get to pick the scenario we want. And I want to do Locke's first, because his is the shortest. Locke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Oh jeez. Oh! Damn it! Gotta get to Narsh on the fly. So we're stuck in South Figaro. And he's been completely unoptimized. I got the Genji glove last time also, but I didn't equip it for this point. I also want the Hyper Rest on him. Equipment optimized. Relic governing equipment was equipped or removed. And with the Genji glove on, we have both our right hand and our left hand taking up a weapon. The air knife and the main gauche. So that's why we want that. His evasion goes down, but who gives a damn? We have two weapons. Over here is a Magitech armor. It's not the same Magitech armor as before. This one is the heavy armor. We would get our asses kicked if we tried to fight it, so we won't. We want to head, well, first, we want to head up to the item shop. In here, talk to her. Stay away from those armored soldiers. They'll kill you just for talking to them. Good thing to know. However, there's this guy in the corner. Talk to him. You're that infamous thief Locke, aren't you? Oh, now that was just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter, and don't you forget it. And you fight him. You don't want to kill him, however. You want to steal. And when you do, when you successfully do, which I'll get to in a second. Aw, 6 damage, what a baby. Stole main gosh. Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. They're a little tight, but the price was right. Whew. Flee. So we look like him now. We jacked his clothes. Why do I always have to go and open my mouth? I don't know, because you're a douche. Anyway, now that we are in this getup, we can walk around almost unnoticed. But we still can't talk to the knights in the armor. Here's this house, if you talk to this guy. No cider? Then what are you doing here? He wants a cider. Anyone remember that? My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. You're a merchant, right? Okay, go ahead. He lets us through. Unless you have this getup, he won't. So, let's go. Let's roll. Let's ride. You want to run up here? Actually, do we even have to? I don't think we even have to. I showed you that secret bridge before, right? It's right here. Normally, you would have to... I'll do that later anyway, just for completionist's sake. The green soldiers are fightable, and I'll show you what happens about that later. Actually, let me do it right now. Talk to him. What are you doing here? Scram. And we fight. It's a cadet. Same thing as before, just steal. Oh, come on, Locke. You're better than this, douche. Steal again? Come on, do it. Oh, what the hell? I stole the main gauche from the last guy, but... Come on. Stole a potion. Not bad. Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. They're a little bit too large, but you didn't charge. Aw, such wit. Crappy jokes, but now we look like them. Which is pretty nifty. So we kind of look like the Biggs and Wedge characters from before. And what you wanted to do was, if you went around north where we got the teleport stone, there was another one. So you wanted to get in his gear and talk to him. Oh, my shift is up already? Great, I'll go take a break. And he'll move, but normally you talk to him from behind, but I showed you the secret, so yeah. We want to head into the pub. And it's occupied by soldiers this time. It seems our famous Lady General turned traitor. I heard they have her locked up somewhere in this town. Lady General? Well, at least the army isn't very sexist. Oh no, I'm late for my shift guarding the underground passage to the mansion. Oh well. Better never than late. Nice. I heard there are 2 tunnels beneath the northern mansion. One leads to another house, and the other leads out of town. Well, that's interesting. Come down here where we saw this guy before. Hey, you came to steal my cider, did ya? You dirty little thief. Yep, we're thieves. And that's why we're going to do this to you. Stole Plum's hat. Stole his clothes too. We want the merchant get up again. And now that we are the merchant and he hits the ground or just dies or something, I don't know what happens to him, we take the cider. This is a key item. You can't use it outside of the event. But anyway, let's go up here. We want to head back to the first house we entered in here. Move your ass. You can stay at the inn if you somehow fought with the heavy armor and didn't get your ass whooped. You can stay at the inn. But, yeah, anyway. You want to circle around back here and come up the way we went down. He'll keep on saying the same thing. Anyway, come up here and talk to the guy now that you have the cider. Ah, cider, glug glug. Secret passage? Well, yes, there is a tunnel from here to the mansion on the north end of town. Go downstairs and tell my grandson the password. It's, I forget. Well, that's just nice. This part, again, had me stuck as hell, and it actually got to the point where I had to look at the guide. Anyway, talk to him now. The password is... In the original translation on the Super Nintendo, it wasn't Rosebud, I think. It was Red Rose. I think. I don't know. Anyway, the password is Courage. I'll show you the secret entrance. But, it was a throwback to Final Fantasy II. The original 2. Furion and Leon and them. Anyway, come down the stairs. You will remember this passage. I don't know why we couldn't have just taken it before. I think they seal it off in case you've known. So you have to do this far into the quest. Anyway, now we can head right up into the mansion. Pretty nifty, huh? If you're behind on equipment, you can get it there. The Imperial troops have turned this house into their headquarters. Well, that's nice. Thanks to our inside informant, this town fell with almost no resistance. The informant was the mansion owner. Remember the letter he was writing? Yeah, what a douche. Anyway, come over here. And there's a knight. Well, soldier. God, these kids are driving me nuts. Why can't they keep quiet for 2 minutes? Clank, 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 clank. I have magic tech armor. Wind the clock, wind the clock. That was just a jump rope rhyme. There's your hint. Get it out of my fucking way. Oh, what have I done? I betrayed my town to the Empire. All I could think of was the money. Douche. Anyway, they mentioned the tunnel underneath the town, and you hear the wind blowing, so we want to head down the stairs now. We can either remove the disguise, or keep these clothes. I remove it, because there's no point in keeping it. Anyway, we try to walk by. He looks in the door. I know I've seen her before. Wait a second, she's one of the Empire's generals. Again, we talked about the Lady General. This is what happens to traitors. A Magitech Knight forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever truly known the woman beneath the general's guise. Meet Celeste. They censored this scene here from the Super Nintendo days. So, the mighty Celeste has fallen. Not as far as those who'd use their strength to oppress the weak. Quiet. Kefka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the kingdom of Doma. Shut up. Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution is tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I can stand guard for days without sleep. Uh-huh. They censored that scene greatly. I don't know why they have her fall right there. But apparently Locke was hiding up in the rafters. Good man. And he jumps right down. How they censored the scene is in the Super Nintendo version, they actually beat the shit out of her, and you see her getting wailed on. And I don't think it's like the... Again, I don't think... Yeah, they censored it. After the guy leaves and Locke walks in, she's chained to the wall. I'm not shitting you. Anyway. He's sleeping. Go figure. Talk to her. Her hands are bound. Remove her bindings. And you are? Name's Locke. I'm with the Returners. You're a Returner? I'm, or at least I was, General Celeste. No, I'm nothing but a traitor. Well, let's get going. You take me with you? No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you wouldn't be able to protect me. I'm better off waiting here for the executioner. At least that way I'll keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. And he winks. Let's go. Wait. This soldier might have something on him that could help us get out of here. And she joins our team. She will be the exact level as Locke. She has nothing but a hairband equipped, but we'll optimize her, and she'll get a plumed hat. She still has nothing on her body, though. That's why I kept the mithril sword, and generally gave Locke the Genji glove so she could have his heavy shield. But we'll deal with her body thing anyway. You'll notice she has MP. If you go to abilities and hit magic, that's right, she is a mage. She has Cure Poisona. Instead of fire, she has Blizzard. So, alright, awesome. Status-wise, she's pretty substandard all the way around. Not too slow, not too strong. She's pretty decent all the way around. But, like she said, we want to talk to him. There's a clock key in his pocket. Take it. Obtained old clock key. What the fuck? More soup. Mumble. He was dreaming. Go Locke. Anyway, next door is a save point. Save. And we are on our way out. Remember the kids' nursery rhyme, Wind the Clock? Well, an old clock, it's ticking. If you head back up here, there's another clock, an old clock. It's not ticking. Wind the clock. We need the key to do this for whatever reason. Anyway, a door appears behind the cabinet. So we walk in. Be careful around here, you can get into enemy encounters, and there's a little bit of a secret here. Come down here. Damn it. We have 3 commanders. These aren't too bad. You kind of want to be careful with Celeste, being that she doesn't have any body armor. Just kind of take it easy on her. Cure if you need to. See the damage output with Locke right now? Jesus. Desperate strike. Oh. Kills them all. They give out a healthy dose of experience if you need it. Anyway, in this chest is iron armor, so guess what she has now? Awesome defense is what she has. Anyway, let's cure up here. Anyway, come around here. Yeah, let's come up here first. So close. 3 more commanders. Let's check out our magic. Blizzard. Not bad. I think her magic right now is a little lower than Terra's, but Blizzard might be stronger than Fire. I'm not entirely sure on this. Locke is a freaking damage machine! Anywho. This chest holds a heavy shield, while this one has a greatsword. We want her to have a greatsword. And since we have the plumbed hat, she's pretty much outfitted for right now. But what we do want to do, really quick, is give her the white cape to give her more defense and magic defense. We'll give her something else in a little while. But now we want to head back around here. Because there is a big secret here that a lot of people go by and don't even realize they went by. We have vector hounds. These will run away if left alone. But as long as the commander is here, we can take care of both of them. It counterattacks with bite and not much else. Very easy to get rid of. Oh, Jesus. We have the second main Gosh. If we wanted to, we could, equip both and just jack up his evasion past the point of fairness. There we go. Anyway, halfway down this thing, you want to go to the left, and then down. And there's another secret room here. A lot of people miss this. I don't suggest you do. Here we have an X potion. But hidden, right here, is a ribbon. What does a ribbon do, you may ask? Silk ribbon enchanted with powerful protective magic prevents all status ailments. You heard that right. No poison, no zombie, no petrification, no nothing. Not even confusion. Anyway, we also have a high ether, and I think there's something in here. Nope. Okay. That's all there is here, but that is one of the only ribbons in the game. I think there are 3 in all. 3 or 4. You can steal them from something or another, I think, but otherwise there aren't any. So you want that. It's also the one you can get the fastest. But let's continue on our way out here. Down and to the left here is another chest. And 3 more commanders, why not? You may notice the command runic. I'm ignoring that for right now. Don't worry, it comes into play. Well, it won't, but it does. But it's not important right now. I was about to say, leave Celeste alone. Quit desperate striking her. In this chest is an earring. Kind of bland, right? I mean, what's that supposed to do? Since we're not going to get any status ailments for a while. Earring that boosts the strength of the wearer's magic. Effect increases when worn in pairs. If you wear one earring, her magic power goes up, not only in healing, but in attack magics. So now, she can not only deal more damage, but heal more damage. Let's see if we can kill these all in one go, now that she has the earring. Nah, not quite. Oh well. Let's fuck them up. I was about to say, you better block that bitch. I'm out of Phoenix Downs. Well, not anymore, I died, so... that should do it. There we go. Yay! Locke gained a level. Woo! Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Anyway, here we are out. Why are you helping me? You remind me a lot of someone. What's it matter anyway? I'm helping you because I want to. This brings up a very particular thing about Locke. His past story is probably the most touching in the entire game. We won't hear it for a while, but Celeste ties into this. Anyway, we want to run out of here now. And we're heading towards Narsh, so we want to head back to the cave after beating up old enemies. If you really need to, remember the cabin before we headed to Mount Colts? Well, you can head back there and stay at the bed for free. I mean, if you need it. Mithril wrench. The pain. But for the sake of the video, I'm trying to get this all done now. Like, do all of Locke's scenario in one go. Back in the cave, I passed up a lot of treasures, and I'm not going to pass them up this time. We have acrophies now. The enemies have changed here drastically. There are a lot of stronger enemies now, and they're painful, to say the least. These aren't too bad, but they do have Numbclaw, and they cast Stop. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. However, we do have a stronger Blizzard now, so let's cut loose. Just a little bit, because remember, there was a recovery spring. Good thing, though, Stop does not last after battle. And if you can hear, there's a really weird sound as you progress a little bit. Anyway, in this chest over here is an X potion now. If you wait, if you grab the treasures on your first way through, then you miss the new treasures, if that makes any sense. The treasure will change depending on how far in the game you are. If you wait until now, there's a lot of nifty treasures you can grab, and one item that actually hands you the next upcoming boss fight. Yay, monies! Lots of monies. There are 3 treasure chests in question. I'm getting them all. Here we have a gold bear. These are about as strong as a Nitpoo. Not a big deal. Because guess what? It's dead now. God damn it, Locke. You're so awesome. Celeste gained a level. Awesome. Anyway, over here is another chest holding an ether. I think that was always an ether. I don't know. Somebody who's... Oh, here's a Cartagara. Cartagara? If I'm pronouncing that right. I think it also has a Numsting. So, kind of be ready for that. You want to... Oh no, this one poisons. That's right. So, get rid of it. Right quick. It has really high defense, too. There's that sound again. If you can hear that. I don't know if you can or not. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to run. We're in the back row, though, so we should be okay. In the back row, you take less damage, but you also deal less, so be ready for that. One thing you need to note is the sheer fact that magic is not affected by row, and neither is some weapons. So if you have a character with a weapon that allows you to attack from the back row and do full damage, put them in the back row. Save them some damage. Be considerate. Yeah, Jesus. That thing has such a high defense. I'm going to Blizzard it here in a second. These are recolors of, well, this one, the Cartagara, is a recolor of a sand ray that you can fight in the desert, but the encounter rate's pretty low in the desert. Anyway, come up the staircase to the left of the main entrance, and this treasure chest has a thunder rod. It is a weapon, yes, but I'm not going to use it as an actual weapon. You'll see. It's actually the cheapest I can be right now. But goddammit, I'm doing it anyway, because the next boss fight gave me such a nightmare. Can be such a nightmare if you're not careful. But me, I'm cheap. So, I'm just going to do it this way. What is that noise? Almost got to the recovery spring. Come on. Be kind. Rewind. Sorry. Oh, shit. She's out of magic. My bad, Celeste. I've been kind of spamming you, haven't I? That is totally my bad. No biggie. Come on, move along, move along, move along. Hit the recovery spring. Oh, what the hell? What is that? Something's coming through the wall. Boss fight. Tunnel armor. Doesn't that look freaking awesome? Tunnel armor. If that thing hits us with its magic, they'll be scrubbing 2 big scorch marks off the wall. So what are we supposed to do? Don't worry. I'll draw its magic with my runic blade. And you'll be okay. Just you watch. No. We have the Thunder Rod. Go to Items, and it's down here. Hit it, and target the enemy. And watch this. Thunder Rod. 2,294 damage. Fight over. Done, done, and fucking done. Suck it. Big time, you dick. Obtain elixir. And 250 gold, no big deal. Whew. Looks like we're finally in the clear. And that ends Loki's scenario. Locke's scenario. Oh my god. Choose a scenario, Kupo. We can only assume Locke made it out. But yeah, if you don't try to use the Thunder Rod, the Tunnel Armor knows Poison, it knows Magitech, M-Tech Laser, he knows Fire, and he can use a Drill. Celeste's Runic Blade, if used in battle, will absorb the next upcoming spell that is used into MP, and she absorbs it. No damage is dealt, no matter how many targets it is selecting. So her Runic Blade is actually the way you are supposed to win the fight. If you don't do that, you are so jacked. Anywho, this concludes this video. Next time, I will do Sabin's. It won't be all in one video, because his is really long. This has been Fenrir. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me your feedback. I always appreciate it. And next time we'll start Sabin's long-ass scenario. Take care, everyone. See you next time.